I'm home! How I feel sitting in here as opposed to how I felt sitting in here like a week ago, a week and a half obviously, is night and day. Like, it's actually crazy how different I feel right now compared to, oh, good morning computer, compared to before our holiday and the break and all that stuff. So that's really good. Like, I'm feeling like ready to go and really excited to get back to work, which is like, it's really nice. It just goes to show that really I just needed a bit of distance, a bit of break, and now I'm good to go. Obviously with a bit of recalibration, I'm not gonna overwork and I'm gonna keep tabs on my schedule. We're still on 2 videos a week until we can sort ourselves out logistically. My goal is to get back to 3 videos a week, but not without having help to do so. So we'll be looking into ways to do that. But in the meantime, I have a few pieces of content I'm really excited to get back into. And I'm spending today going through Challenge of the Month, well, the yearly animation challenge entries, which will be really fun. So let's get to work. I keep getting updates. I guess I haven't been on the computer for a week. It's bound to happen. So it's officially the next day. There was literally nothing worthwhile vlogging for the rest of yesterday. All I did was watch and gather entries. Specifically what I did yesterday was create a playlist with every single one of the entries, and in the process, of course, I watched all of the entries and I flagged the ones that I most liked for the showcase or finalist positions and stuff like that. So that's in a separate email address where I flagged the people I want to sort of sort through for prizes. But the tricky thing is there's already like 50 showcase pieces and like, you know, 30 finalists. So I actually have to narrow it down quite a bit. But there are over 640 entries. Well, there are exactly 640 entries. And thanks to this program, KeepVid Pro, I can download every single video from the playlist, which is super useful. KeepVid is a website that you can download YouTube videos from, but KeepVid Pro enables you to do that without being bombarded with ads, which obviously is frustrating, but also enables you to download a whole playlist. So that's the main reason I subscribed to KeepVid Pro, was because downloading 640 of these videos for the challenge of the month would have been a nightmare. But all I actually did was copy and paste the link, which is super useful. I do use it for other videos as well. When I need footage to sort of splice into my video without bugging them, I can sort of give them credit and put in the video or whatever it is. So it's useful if you're interested in checking it out. It's called KeepVid. But do you remember how when I launched the animation challenge, how I had all these very exact and specific rules? Today is the day that I am rewarded from all of those rules. And I know it seems restrictive, but please just take a few things into context that I've already mentioned, right? 640 entries. Let's say it takes me 20 seconds to look at each entry and contemplate its position in judging or not. So that's 640 times 20. That's 12,800 seconds. So divided by 60 is 213 minutes, which divided by 60 is 3.5 hours, right? Well, there were actually more than 640 entries, but that was the amount that made through and followed the rules properly. So let's say it was 3.7 hours. That's 3.7 hours in the day, but that's just for the duration of watching each clip for 20 seconds or so. So that doesn't take into account when I watch a clip longer, or the fact that I go through the emails, I select a thing, I flag emails, I move things about. So that might take another 20 seconds per video. Yesterday was a full day, was like 9 AM till 6 PM just going through entries. It was a real slog. I got there in the end, but the only reason it was sanely completable was because I made sure that every entry was maximum 4 seconds of looped animation. Like, that enabled me, one person, to go through and judge it myself. So that's why I was like super strict, and that then enables me to just copy and paste the playlist link, take all of that, and now produce a video with all of these entries in the one video and judge it and do the announcement video. There you go. That's a bit of the fun behind the scenes. I love watching that tick away without my effort. So So I've finished editing together all of the entries to the animation challenge, and the video is over 25 minutes long with all of the entries. I think it turned out so cool though, and it's really fun to see everyone's talent and creativity. Some of these are just so fun and well put together. And I just love the fact that, look at this, there is less, or on an average of 2 seconds for each entry to be shown, and yet it's over 25 minutes long. That is insane. Some of them, you can see there's like a layer of like little things poking out here. That's where I've manually tweaked entries that either had a slightly off aspect ratio or had a watermark. So if I hide the crop on this one, you'll see this has a flipper clip watermark. There were a few of those. So wherever possible, I just went in and manually got rid of that stuff so that everything is presented the same way and everyone has contributed to the video in a way that's really cohesive. And I'm really happy with the result. I think it turned out awesome. Okay, so that's going to render in the background. That'll take a while to get done, so I'm going to move on and prep the judging, because I still haven't finished judging it, but having gone through and edited all of those entries to fit that video, I have a pretty clear idea as to what stands out to me. So I've done one run when I went through all the emails and like flagged some things, and then doing this I think will have narrowed it down for me. So now I'm going to go through, sort that stuff out, and then get ready to record the announcement video. By the way, while last month was the first month I stopped doing the slideshows for the art challenges, I will continue to do a single video showing all the entries for the animation challenge, because it's just too special to not have that. So this 25-minute video is going to be a standalone video on the channel that's going to go up this afternoon, and then the video I'm going to record announcing the winners and all that stuff will probably come out tomorrow, because I'll record that and just start editing it today. I'm setting up to record the video, and it feels really weird. I just realized that this is going to be the first time in 2 weeks that I've sat down to present and record a video, which is weird because it's been like a long time where I've done a presentation or recording every 2 or 3 days, so back on track. So let's jump in. So without any further ado, let's jump into the animation challenge. This was by far the most intense animation challenge yet, with some incredible talent and a lot of new people who haven't touched animation before, but the level of ambition and creativity was just superb. Alright, so I'm all done. That's the thumbnail. I'm particularly proud of that. I think it looks really cool. By the way, this is once again for the compilation of all entries, and it has in the description links to the full playlist with all 640 entries, as well as the playlist for open category and beginner category only, so you can sort through, find your favorite entries, and like or subscribe to people who you really admire or you want to see more of their work. And I think this is cool because I couldn't individually add people's names or anything like that to my video, but this is a way for, I guess, those who put in a lot of hard work or a lot of people appreciate to sort of get some new eyes on their work. So there we have it. That's it for today's vlog. It was pretty straightforward because basically I just had a mammoth task that took a long period of time to do, but is also a pretty simple task in terms of what I did. Anyways, the other thing I will mention is that this shirt that I'm wearing, that I also plugged in the video, is available for the next like day or two only, so go check it out. I'll put the link to that in the description as well, and grab one while you can, because it's probably not going to be sold ever again, and it's available in a hoodie, men's, ladies tees, v-neck, and a mug. The only other things I wanted to catch you guys up on are, one, that the question of the day is back, so leave your question following the instructions in the description of this video so you can get your question seen, and I'll be back to answering daily questions. And then 2, streams will be back starting next Tuesday, and I have plans for how we're going to kick it back off again, but it'll be good. I'm really excited. I'm feeling like totally back to normal, and the funny thing is that the burnout, when you face it, feels so all-encompassing and difficult to overcome that it's just hard to even fathom that you'll get past it anytime soon. But then all of a sudden, when you do get past it, it doesn't feel like it ever existed. It's a really weird thing. I guess for my own closure, and also to make something constructive out of what I experienced recently, I have a piece of content I want to make next week on burnout. and I think sort of addressing my own experience with it and how I got past it, and just, I don't know, opening up about it. And I have a way I want to do it, which will be sort of like a story time sketchy thing. I should be really cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.